Hello everybody, it's Stephanie at the Dungeon Diaries, and I'm so happy to actually be in the dungeon because this is the place that this channel is named after. So I thought that I would get back to doing Wild Wednesdays where I do a video about whatever I want, and it's the end of December, so I'm going to do a favorites video and show you all of the things that were my favorite foods, products, random things for the month of December. So, you guys were so nice and told me that you liked my makeup when I went on a date with my husband, and that was so nice. So I thought I would show you some of the things that I was wearing. I'm wearing that lipstick, and so my very first favorite, I got this in the mail and I have worn it and worn it and worn it, and I'm starting to wear off the packaging. So this is a liquid lipstick. I don't know if you can see it, and it's by the brand Ofra. So it has this little applicator thing, and you put it on and then it stays all day. And Kathleen Lights created this liquid lipstick. You can watch her videos and probably find lots of beauty gurus who also love this, but it's a color that I never would have picked for myself because it's very orange, but I saw it on so many other people and I thought that it looked absolutely gorgeous, and so I ordered it when it was on a Black Friday special, so I got it for $12, and it is my favorite lip product I think that I have ever owned. So that's my first favorite. My next favorite is something that I have been using. I don't know how to do this. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need practice with this new camera. Anyway, it is the Dove Dry Shampoo, the Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. The thing that I love about this is the smell. Oh, it smells so fresh and so clean, and it doesn't leave a buildup, and I feel like I only need to use this and then it will last for like 2 days. What I'll do is I'll kind of section my hair, spritz, because I have a lot of hair and it's really dry, so my hair doesn't really get oily, so I only have to wash my hair once, like every 4 or 5 days. And so if I do my hair straight, then this works really well. I can get a lot longer time in between my shampoos if I do straight hair. When I do it curly, it only lasts maybe like 3 days, but then I'll put this in and it soaks up all the oil and it doesn't leave that white powdery stuff that other dry shampoos do, and it doesn't leave a buildup. So this is by far my new favorite dry shampoo. This is a favorite that I just think every woman should have a box of these in her bathroom, in her purse. Now I have bought Feminine, the wipes that you just like pull out like a wet wipe, but I love these so much more. So these are individually wrapped, and I feel like they are way more saturated with the magic cleansing material, whatever. They are amazing. So anytime you just want to feel a little fresh, maybe road trip, I don't know, maybe you went to the gym and you don't have time to shower, or maybe it's just one of those days, maybe you're just having that special womanly time and you feel disgusting and nobody wants to talk about their cucamonga down there, but sometimes it just needs a little sheer floral scented wipe. And I have bought these for months, but we traveled a lot, and you don't need to know why these were a favorite for the month, but they're my favorite, so I'm putting this in this video. Anywho, moving on right along. No more chat about that. Just get some. Take my word for it. You can see that this beauty product is also totally wearing out. This is how I do my eyeliner. So, I really struggle with doing winged liner. Number one, because I feel like it kind of makes me look old, or like I feel like I'm too old to be wearing that sort of a look, so it makes me look like an old lady trying to be young. But it is hard no matter how much I try. I feel like they're never like symmetrical. But this liquid eyeliner, even if I don't always wing it out, but it has a little brush. I don't know if you can see that brush focus. Anyway, I'll figure out how to use my camera, but it's got like a little paintbrush, which at first I have to admit I didn't like, but it stays on all day. It does not budge, and it has like a nice shiny finish. So it's not matte, but it's a really great liquid eyeliner. And so it has the brush, so I kind of have to do smaller strokes when I'm putting this on. But the thing that I like about it is that I can get really close to my lash line. So if I want just like a really thin, like a good solid line of eyeliner, then I can use this little brush and it gets really close to the lash line. Okay, 3 more beauty products. As you can see, I need to get a new one of these. This is an e.l.f. blush, and it is in the color Twinkle Pink. So these are $3. I love the price, but the color is like this nice, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's just a nice peachy flesh tone, but it has like a little bit of a gold. So I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now. So I'm pretty pale, so this is a great color for my skin tone. It's really pale, but I love that it's kind of like a peachy with some gold flecks. And then this is my absolute favorite mascara of 2015. It is called the Supersizer by CoverGirl. And look at this wand. It is, I don't know how to make it focus on. Can you see it? Can you see it? Look at that wand. It's like kind of spirally. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, see if you can see, like twirl it up when you're applying it. You like that twirl? Anyway, it gives your lashes just this, like, I don't know, this volume and this curl and this shape. This is like a wand, like a shaping wand or something. But I've had the waterproof, and I don't buy the waterproof anymore because I can't get it off. I will try to wash it off and it's still there. And even the kind that's not waterproof, I love that it lasts all day. It doesn't flake off. And then I have to use coconut oil and a makeup removing solution, like eye makeup remover, to get it off. But I love this. It gives a really great amount of volume and curl and hold. So I love it. And you can get it at the drugstore. Can't tell, I love affordable things, and so most of my beauty products I try to find for super cheap. This is not super cheap, but this has been an eye makeup palette that I have been using all Christmas. Like, this thing has received a lot of love anyway, but these colors are absolutely gorgeous. They go on like a dream. They are so pigmented and soft and creamy. Can you see that? And they just go on so beautifully. And there's a few matte shades, like some matte brown shades and a matte highlight shade, but I mean, check that out. Don't you just want that on your eyeball? It's so beautiful. And you know what? I find if I use a brush, then it kind of like falls, and is a little bit more fallouty, but if I use my fingers, I don't know if it's just like the warmth of my finger, but they're super soft. And so I find that if I use my my fingers here, then it goes on a little bit better. But especially for this time of year, this has just been the palette that I have been using every single day. And this palette was the reward that I got myself when I hit 10 pounds of Weight Watchers. So very special palette. Okay, last beauty product hiding in here. This is something that you can get at Target. It is called the oh, there you go. The Pixie Brightening Peach Correction Concentrate. So, Bobbi Brown is a brilliant makeup artist, and I love to watch her videos. And she, you know, is talking about correcting the color, and she used this salmon-y colored cream in a makeup video that she was doing. And I'm like, well, that's nice, but I'm not going to spend, you know, X amount of dollars on that. So I got this, and it was a little bit pricey for the drugstore. I think it was $12, but I use this stuff almost every day. I like it. Sometimes when I use concealer, I feel like it's just a light cream that's going over like a dark circle, but this actually corrects the tone under your eyes. So if you have dark circles like I do, I just take a little tiny makeup brush or just my fingers, and I put that on before I put on foundation, and then I'll put concealer over top of that if I'm like really going all glam, which usually happens once, maybe twice a week. It's not an everyday thing for me, but I do love this. Okay, moving right along. This is going to turn into an hour-long video. My hands are super dry, and I love this Ultra Repair Cream. This is by First Aid Beauty. I think you can get this at Sephora or Ulta. I don't know. This came in one of my Ipsy bags a while ago, and it is super hydrating. And you can just tell like it's a really nice quality hand cream. So I love that. That's the Ultra Repair Cream. And then my sister-in-law is such a sweetheart. She gave me this. It's called Mom's Stuff, and it's superfood for the skin, so it's kind of an interesting little tub, and you use your thumb, I don't know if you can see, to kind of scrape off a chunk like that, and then you work it in to your skin. And so I'll usually put it on the backs of my hands and then really work it in, but it smells really fresh. It kind of smells like pine, like a cross between pine trees and the earth. I don't know. I love it, and it's super hydrating, and it just works deep into your skin. So I think it's like a beeswax. It's a salve made out of extra virgin olive oil, local beeswax, wild harvested pinyon pine pitch, sweet almond, apricot kernel, and jojoba oils, lanolin, homegrown, comfrey, tea tree and rosemary essential oils, and neem oil. So this stuff is super good if you've got super dry skin. Okay, my next favorite is my favorite tea of all time. This is the Good Earth Sweet and Spicy. It's caffeine free, it's a natural herbal tea, and it does have some red rooibos tea in that, and it is like, I imagine that it's like the Willy Wonka tea when, who was it? One of the girls was like chewing the bubble gum, and it went from like tomato soup to roast beef to blueberry pie, and then she turns into an ice cream. This tea kind of reminds me of that, because when you first drink it, it's like you go through like 5 different flavors, and then you swallow, and it's got like a cinnamon, a little bit of orange in it. It's kind of tangy, and then it like blooms as you're drinking it. So that is definitely my favorite tea. This is the box that it comes in. Good Earth Sweet and Spicy Original Herbal Tea. A home product. I get these at the Dollar Tree. They are little mini solo cups. Why are these a favorite for the month? Because my son thinks that he needs to have a big boy cup all the time. So these are perfect for his little tiny hands. And I just keep him in the cupboard, and I try to rewash him a few times. But when he's sitting down and he wants to have a cup, if that spills, it's not that big of a deal, and he thinks he's pretty cool when he uses it. This is my new favorite coconut oil. This is the Trader Joe's Organic Virgin Cold Pressed and Unrefined Coconut Oil. And it has, like, seriously, the most bold, rich coconut smell, flavor, scent, everything of any coconut oil I have ever bought. Like, it's almost so rich. Like, I've tried to eat it plain, and I can hardly even swallow it. It is super rich in just the flavor, the smell, everything. So I'm almost out of my MCT oil, but I've been doing this with a bulletproof hot cocoa in the mornings, and so it tastes like a chocolate coconut hot chocolate, and it is divine. I think that that's going to be my favorite forever. So this is a total random favorite. This is made by the Gorilla Glue company, and this is called the Clear Repair Tape. So I had a Pyrex container land on my iPad, and the screen like cracked, and like a big crack. And so I had I saw this when I was trying to find just a quick way to repair it, because the iPad still works fine. So this is like a super heavy duty clear repair tape. So if you've cracked your cell phone, or you've cracked your iPad or something, you just kind of want to patch it up so it'll still work, this works amazing. But I've also been using this to attach labels. Like, I've been organizing Simon's Toys, so I have like a container for cars, and then I put this on top, and it's super strong, and I've used almost this whole roll. And so I've been using this a lot this month as we've been doing some home projects, because it's way more heavy duty than just like packing tape. So this stuff, it's super thick, and it just feels really substantial. So that's a home favorite. And then I'm down to my last two favorites. These are tied for my favorite yogurts for the month. So this is the Trader Joe's European style organic plain whole milk yogurt. It is tart in like a good way, super creamy. It is not a really thick yogurt. I would say it has just like a very creamy consistency, but not like a thick Greek yogurt style consistency. But if you like that thick consistency, I have always loved the Greek Gods Greek yogurt, and this is the traditional plain, and the nutrition facts are very similar. This guy has 220 calories per cup. This one has 170 calories per cup. This has 14 grams of fat per cup and 9 grams of protein. This has 7 grams of fat and 12 grams of protein. So they're close. They're close in nutrition facts, but these are my two favorite yogurts for right now. I have yogurt at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. So that is it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed kind of a little different video. I have always loved to try new products, but I hate it when I buy something and then it doesn't work for me. So this is just a way for me to share some things that worked for me. And thanks so much for watching. See you next time.